So I want to talk I want to talk Future Man. Future Man is just a show I stumbled onto, had no idea whether it would be good or bad, didn't know what to expect really, and I was pleasantly surprised. Future Man is 3 seasons long. It started in 2017, and it might be one of the few shows that I could, after what I do watch it 6 months ago, go back and rewatch it. It was a blast, for lack of a better word. It was just a fun romp through time, and that's all I'm gonna say without spoilers. Going forward, there's gonna be spoilers, but I wrote I was trying to think of, like, what I could say, and I wrote um, a little thing here. Future Man to romp through time, past, present, and future, mucking it up wherever they go. Bumbling fools, yet sincere in their quest to save their timeline, even if that involves a debate on killing a soft, squishy, defenseless baby. There's a certain sincerity to their plight, and it would be hard to like them if they weren't blissfully ignorant and willing to compromise and look for different solutions. And that's basically what this show's about. The only reason the seasons uh not progress but come out, precede other seasons is because they keep messing up. And it's just it's a grand time. It's fun. Um and I don't know if I know if in the trailers Seth Rogen is he's in season 3, and I actually really thought his gag was funny, being called the names in the future like reverse, so everyone's got a male name um and vice versa. But um see, like, it starts off, I mean, it immediately well, not immediately, but very, very quickly into the episode, it kicks into full gear as soon as, Josh Futterman completes the game. I mean, if you didn't like it after that, after he literally blows his load on one of the on Wolf, that's I mean, that's the show. Like, that's from then on, I mean, they switch dicks, and there's a bunch of that type of humor. Um, they just they grapple with so much in this show, and yet the characters are endearing. Um, Especially the time travel ones, Wolf and Tiger. I found them so likable in their ignorance. They were willing to change. I mean, for instance, Tiger. At first she was willing to. I mean, the baby's defenseless. If they were to kill that baby, all their problems would have been gone. Never would have had a show. But instead, she got went back in time. I can't remember the specifics, but she went back in time and became a mother to this baby for 4 years and learned how to life there in like the 50s. And was it 18? I want to say it was like 1950s, I think, or 40s or something. It was pretty, I think. Don't quote me because it could have been 18. It was a long time ago. But I want to say it was 1950s. Anyways, regardless, it's just you got three very different characters, and they're all very dynamic. Josh, the janitor, is he's not a hero. He's literally a janitor and has no ideals of being a hero, but he slowly becomes the leader of the group because he's the only one that's able to keep the team together. And then the two mercenaries in the back, they're always bickering like lovebirds. It cracks me up. Always talking about the past, but there's just so much. They go into the past, they go into the future, and we see what their world was like and why they came back in time. Um, Josh sees what that world's like, but it's not only like the journey. It's all the side quests. I mean, I can't remember. Gosh, like I said, it's been a minute since I've seen it, but I guess Tiger in the romp back in time. Um, oh, Wolf in the '80s was such a just such fun. He was such like a bro partying, becoming like a celebrity. I can't remember what he was, a musician or something. A Wolf is always like, he just like in the future it's bleak. They eat rats out of their rat hole. They have nothing to live for, but in the present in the when they travel back in Josh's time, they discover that they have interests, and Wolf wants to be a culinary. Well, and he opens up like a restaurant, which which devolves into some harsh torture. But um, he discovers the love of culinary, of food. And Tiger, God forbid, I cannot remember what she really does. She's always like the mom of the show, the the one trying to be reasonable. Um, but she has her moments. I just remember where she. I can't remember season two. Season two is almost a blur. Season three, I think it's season three where she goes with is it Haley Joe Osment? Yeah, where she's like with him for I want to say quite a bit of time. And then there was the other scene where, oh yeah, yeah, she's in the I remember they were in the woods in one season. They get stuck in like the woods, and like Tiger or Wolf ends up starting I just remember there's rules to time travel, and they never follow them because they have dreams of their own and they don't want to be shackled by the rules. So they're always changing the timeline. They're always like he does something. Correct me if I'm wrong. He does something where he signs. He like tells everyone who he's like bringing trade or something to that village, and he's like the center of attention. Meanwhile, Tiger's like on this hunting, trying to become the alpha bear or the alpha animal in the woods. So she's like hunting this bear, and they both make a name for themselves, inevitably changing history. Third season. Now I remember they get the time cops called on them, and that's where Susan comes in, which is a man's name in that world. And it's all about Susan. They get trapped in some like Hunger Games type stuff that keeps repeating. That's this trailer right here. And it's just fun. Every line of dialogue is a joke of some sort. That whole thing with the the marriage, like the house, like his wives and husbands. I love it, and it's very um like LGBTQ friendly. It's very like Wolf is. It don't matter with Wolf. Like he will fuck anything, and it's they don't matter. They meant from the future. It's way worse. So, um, and that's the other thing. Oh, and I forgot. I forgot. They like they like they're constantly banging. The Wolf and Tiger are constantly banging each other to like get the energy out and focus on their mission. Like it's just like a work thing. It's great. It's great. I have nothing but praise for the show. It was so much fun. So, and I realized, oh gosh, oh my god, it's 9 minutes. I've just done nothing but rave on this thing. Great characters, dynamic characters. They all learn in the end. Um, you know, even Josh learns at the end. Great ending. I really enjoyed the ending. Very satisfactory. Um, yeah, I mean, trying to season one, guy has the cure for HIV AIDS, and he's causes a horrible horrible future where they had to go back in the past and kill him. It's a great it's a great show. So with that, I will say there is no downside to cocaine. Period. That's a quote. But there is no downside to Future Man. period. So give it a shot. That's my review. A little long, but we shouldn't put Speedy in here. A little long, but give it a shot.